about them sick beats, fellas? Hello YouTube, my name is Willowbeard, and today I'm bringing you a game of Domination on firing range. Now, I'm calling this game Turning It Around because I feel like everybody has those games in Call of Duty or any other multiplayer game where things just aren't going your way.
Domination.
You just can't seem to do the right thing for whatever reason it is. Everything that you do just goes the wrong way, and it all falls into the bad guy's hands. So, what do we do to combat that? How do we turn things around? How do we get things going back in our favor? Three things that I like to focus on are areas of threat, moving with purpose, and controlling the engagement. And I'll break some of these down as we see examples of them. But really, if you adhere to these three relatively simple things, I mean, sometimes it's hard to kind of calm down and make sure that you're really hitting all these points. If you adhere to these three and just kind of focus on these 3 points, it can be somewhat easy, or at least possible at all, to kind of turn a game around and pull it out of what seems like nowhere. So here comes an area that I want to talk about. Looking at your areas of threat. Boom. I get knifed. So let's rewind that. Let's take a look again. Let's look at the minimap and see that I've got a buddy who dies, and I even see his crossbones there, his little skull and crossbones, and bam, the guy who killed him ultimately kills me. Womp womp. I just wasn't paying attention to my minimap, I wasn't paying attention controlling the engagement, so he kills me. Ultimately, I'm able to pick him up. But again, I go right back into the same old bad habits. I hear that we're losing B, I try to check my corners, I go around and find myself between 2 lines of fire. It's definitely not where you want to be if you're trying to win a game. Respawn, get a pretty nice little double kill here, and I hear that they've got a spy plane coming up, so I'm thinking, alright. Controlling the engagement to me means they cannot see where I'm at. They've got a spy plane up, I need to get rid of that immediately. And again, here we go. Right there, I would say that I wasn't moving with purpose. I wasn't aiming towards the areas of threat that the enemy presents. If I'd had my gun pointed at that guy, I probably would have won that gunfight and would have been able to move on and made a bigger impact in this beginning area of this game. Here's another area I am kind of rushing into certain things. I'm checking things out, I'm looking at this guy, but right here, another silly death that maybe I wouldn't have had if I had been a little bit more cautious, a little bit more aware of who's around me and where the bad guys are all coming from. So at this point, I'm frustrated. I'm trying to make a positive impact on this game, and I just can't seem to stay alive long enough to really do anything. Right here, I get more lucky than anything else. I was rushing around that little barricade. I rush right in here, and boom, silly death. I totally didn't even look to see if there was anybody there, and that's kind of a common camping area for people to watch anybody going into the trailer right here. Now, I do like seeing this. We're losing Bravo, and there's 1, 2, 3 Simtex going towards Bravo. That's a good way to try to deter the enemy from going and capping a spot. And here's another good example of this right here. This guy gets a nice little double kill because he cooks this grenade, sees that we're capping it, gets a nice little double kill for his efforts. So now I'm really frustrated. I'm rushing around, I do things like stay out of cover. I just was completely in the open right there. No reason for me to not be behind that barrel. So, again, I try to reset, take down the spy plane, see if I can't slow things down and move with a little bit of purpose. So here, it's me and my buddy Freon. We're going to see if we can't try to go towards C from this back trailer area. I cover that doorway coming out of it, and he is able to pick up a kill. Now he dies here, and I actually see if I can get some hit markers on those guys, but I decide, you know what? I don't like that fight. I think I saw 2, 3 guys. I'm going to run away and see if I can't get something better. So, I jump over towards B, see what I can do to try to get the cap. I make a decision here. I decide to actually stay in the Nova gas. I'm kind of thinking that I can probably survive it, and ultimately I do. So in my mind, even though I got a death there, that is controlling the engagement. I still stuck it out. I was able to cap the flag and stop some of this just bleeding that we've got going on and losing his points. If you look, we're tied up. We're just now tied up. We're at 66 to 66. So any little bit that I can do, anything that I can add to our point deficit here will help. This is another area of being aware of the areas of threat. So let's pause it. Same thing pretty much as last time. Let's rewind and let's take a look what happens. Slow it down here, and on the mini-map there are 2 guys shooting at my buddy there, okay? but I only killed one of them. And as I put it back in real time, let's take a look what happens. So the other guy heard me. I don't have a silenced weapon. I mean, he trucks right up and boom. Got my O-face all over YouTube. So here I'm just going to fast forward through this. It's more of the same though. I'm not focusing on my areas of threat. I'm not moving with purpose. I'm not controlling the engagement. Okay? I'm trying to establish some control of an area of the map, but I just really can't seem to do it. I get a couple kills here, and I even get to the point where I'm trying to cap B, but boom, I die. Sometimes you'll see me going through certain points trying to cap, just because I'm trying to do something, trying to get some kills, trying to get some people away. So here is where I really feel like I start to turn it on, okay? We've captured Charlie. I can see that they're kind of rocking a bit of a spawn trap here, and I'm on the edge of that spawn trap, okay? I'm knowing where my spawn points are, and I know where the spawn traps are. So here I am in this trailer. I can see that I've got a good amount of cover. Get some shots off and decide, let's move along, let's keep going. We don't want to stay in this area because what if they decide to throw grenades in there? What if they decide to rush that? Then the work that I've kind of put together is for nothing. Catch this guy spawning out of the bathroom. You gotta be careful, this is a common spawn area, so you don't want to really run, just sprint right at it too often. I hear that one of my teammates takes out the spy plane. We get our own spy plane up, and here we are. So I hear this guy with my headset. I'm able to take him down. Again, I think that was kind of more luck than anything. I've been trying to focus on not aiming down sight if they're very close to me. Sometimes you'll see me shoot and actually let off the trigger to aim down sight if I can tell that they're really close to me. Catch this guy making sweet love to a ladder there and pick up a nice little sticky kill. So what am I doing here that is so well? I've kind of set up a nice little spot. As you can see, I've got my 6 kill streak going on. I got my attack helicopter. What I've done is I've controlled the engagement. I have sought out a height advantage, and I've also sought out an area that I can take lots of cover and shoot at my enemies from a fixed position with a relative amount of cover. I can get behind sandbags, I can duck down below the edge of this building here. I get really lucky that I've got a buddy who put down a care package over there. Find this guy, butt dragging right there. There you go. Those guys on last stand or second chance or whatever you want to call it in this game, they're still very dangerous. They can really put you down in a big way if you're not careful with them. So I've got the SR-71 up, I've got my dogs coming up, and I'm out of ammo. So let's take a look at how quickly things start to turn around. I've got some kill streaks going. I have made it easier for my teammates to know what the other team's got going on with my SR-71. I've been able to sort of strike fear in the hearts of my enemies a little bit by putting up those dogs. Those dogs really do add that element of edginess and kind of add those nerves, as my dog steals my kill there, add those nerves to the enemy players. So let's take a look at what we're doing right here. I'm actually going to stop this down and let's see what happens. So boom, here's a 3 cap. We've got all 3 positions captured right here. Let's take a look at why. So right now we're losing. We're losing 131 to 166. So anytime that we can control these 3 flags, even if for 10, 15 seconds, and I really don't think it's that long, if you can see, there are guys all over C right there. As you heard, we're losing B, you know? We've got people all over the place trying to get rid of this 3 cap. But we're able to hold it for a good little while. And let's take a look at what the score is whenever they finally do capture C over there. We're catching up, now we're within 20 points. So by the time they've even begun to capture and start to capture another point, we've already picked up quite a few points. I mean, I'm not sure what the deficit that we've cut there, but now this is a winnable game. I get lucky here, kind of have to stay away from that guy. See how I ducked down there and was able to get away from him? I thought for some reason I had grenades there, had a sticky, but headset picked him up and I was able to get the pretty easy kill. So they've got a spy plane up right now, and I hear that, but I see also that they've got 4, 5 guys converging on B, so I kind of make a decision that it's more important for me to lay some fire on B, see if we can't keep that safe for the time being, and continue to try to catch back up to these guys, and hopefully we can pull this game out and win. Get the Cobra, I go ahead and call it in immediately. A lot of times I like to wait to get those in, but this is a close game. You know, we've only got 20 25 points left to win this game, you know, on either side. So let's get those kill streaks in. Let's see if we can't try to do something to control this engagement. SR-71 is up. Now it kind of gets to the point where things are a lot easier. I can see that I've got guys over there on white trailer. I can see that I've got a guy on B. And I can see that we're starting to rock a pretty decent spawn trap. All of the guys are going to be either spawning over at C or in the lower firing range, and they have to run to catch up now. We're able to all, as a team, even these guys that I don't know, we're able to get into fixed positions and kind of control our cover and attack them, you know? Get dogs again, and here I am kind of thinking, man, things have really turned around. I look and I see that we've got the lead. I'm running out of bullets here, so I kind of go duck down, get a good kill, and pick this guy up. But it surprised me. That's why I kind of paused there. Wow, we're actually leading this game. I've gone from a barely positive score to a pretty decent score. Back up and try to pick up a different gun. And we just wait it out. We'll pick up A. We've got B still. And here we go. This is the game right here. That's right. Me sitting on a grenade. Just making sure that nobody else, you know, takes one. So as we watch this kill cam, let's review what we did here. To turn it around, today we watched our areas of threat. We moved with purpose, and we controlled the engagement. So I'd really like to know what you guys think. If you could please, if you've stuck it out this long in the video, just let me know. If you want to rate, if you want to comment. Yeah, I'm just trying to build this channel, so let me know what I can do better for you guys. If you have any ideas of games you want to see me play, if there's anything you want to see me do, just let me know. Other than that, you guys have a good one.